without further ado, let's dive into this one. Hi everybody, it's the Gringo Scott here. Today we are starting day 9 of our 30-day Gringo Scott 30-day review videos a day challenge thingamajigger. If you guys want to see more of these videos, that'll be at the end of the playlist of this video. So please feel free to check that out. Now, this is the Batman Returns 1992 movie starring Michael Keaton. Has Danny DeVito, has Michelle Pfeiffer, and has Christopher Walken. So it's the Penguin versus Batman, and Catwoman's thrown there to make it that much sweeter. And it is also directed by Tim Burton, so now it becomes all about Tim Burton. A child as a baby that's abandoned in a sewer. This child is deformed and has issues. His parents are apparently real crappy parents. They decide to dump him off in the middle of nowhere in the sewer to raise himself. But you know what? It works out. He raises himself. I don't know. He can barely walk, but he does raise himself. And he makes a bunch of friends and finds a bunch of friends down there as well to become some kind of penguin. And that gives him powers or something. So that's Danny DeVito's character. He's the Penguin. He's a embittered man. And he's going to come out and meet the world for the first time, officially. Then we have Christopher Walken's character, which is this businessman who knows why, but he wants to be, I guess he's greedy. So he's doing this thing and tricking the city and stuff like that. And him and the Penguin end up working together because they kind of have a common thing. And then we have Batman, Michael Keaton. He is just doing his Batman stuff around the city. And lastly, we have Michelle Pfeiffer, who is super shy, timid, Pam-like, The Office type of character, who ends up having her creation story and turns into Catwoman. That's the general summary of this movie. The meaning in this one is pretty obvious. It's the hurt people hurt people. The Penguin was clearly flushed down the toilet like a turd. And therefore he felt like a turd, and he thought society was a turd, and he did not like society. He wanted to be cruel because he was cruel, but people were cruel to him. So that kind of shares on. I know in my personal life, when I have a bad day or I'm stressing out over something, suddenly I'm snappy with the person that I'm interacting with. And it's because I was up here stressing the heck out and I'm like feeling hurt or something, so it makes me snotty towards someone else. So it literally is hurt people. Where I work, which is retail, that job, sometimes you get some real snotty people, and I'll be in a good mood. Let's say, for example, they're snotty. I know that they are just hurt for who knows what reason. I don't even know them. It can't be personal. I'll feel that energy in that they were hurt and they're snotty to me. And it's so hard. I really have to work on releasing it and letting it go. Because if not, I'll be snotty to the next person. And so I think that's something that's really highlighted in this movie. Hurt people hurt people. Jordan Peterson was asked why does he think like Columbine and those type of school shootings occur. And he said because those kids have been feel so rejected by life, so rejected by reality, they hate it. It's like the metaphorical version of flipping over the game board. Like, I don't want to play anymore. And I'm going to take everything out that's life for people who are enjoying life, because screw them. I don't like it. I didn't succeed at life. Is horrible for me. I hate it. I'm in pain all the time. Life, I hate it. I have a disdain for life. And that's why they go and doing those things. Overall opinion of this movie? Well, the bad. The bad? Well, damn. We'll get into this some, and I'm sure I'll talk about it later. The first thing that bugged me was Batman's costume. It's super thick neck thing, so he can't move. He's like that. He's like, he can't move. So stupid. Can't stand it. And it doesn't appear to be that great as far as armor. So it has all the disadvantages of armor without the advantages. Yeah, that's what you want, idiot. That drives me nuts. That really drove me nuts. Oof. So I didn't like that costume that he had. He looked so stupid. Then another thing that drove me nuts is Catwoman. She's this timid woman. She has one cat. Her creation story is she has an accident or a purpose. Someone attacks her, we'll say. A cat bites her or something? I don't know, but suddenly she's Catwoman. And she has this ability now to use bullwhips, kick, super athletic, super good at fighting, super skilled, knows how to make a super good costume. Maybe she knew how to sew, I don't know, but she knows how to do that too. What the heck, dude? Is that how that works? You get power just because? I mean, Tim, come on. Seriously? If you're a Tim Burton fan, some of his movies I actually like. My wife and I went through some of the movies, like, I like that one, I like that one, I like that one. So if you're into the artsy theater feel, and drama and lights and everything, it's pretty cool. I mean, I can see why people like it. And I got pulled into it the first hour. I kind of was into it. I was like, well, this is kind of neat. This is cool. It's kind of like watching a play, and there's symbolism. And if there's an emotion of anger, maybe the guy's like, you're blah, 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 and he yells at the person. All of a sudden, maybe the background goes from a normal room to red and evil creatures in the background or something. Like, he does those kind of things, which is really neat and really cool. And I understand why people would like it, and I even like some of his movies. It was 1960s Batman meets Tim Burton and throw a bunch of famous people in it type of thing. The actors do a really good job. It's just overacting in my opinion. I don't really care for it. I am going to give this movie a higher rating because I understand the art in it, and I respect that art. But this rating is higher due to that. If I were just going to be cruel and rate it. I mean, guys, I couldn't even finish the freaking movie. I got in about an hour and 20 minutes and I thought, I don't care. I get it. I can talk about this now. So, for those of you who are big fans of Tim Burton, I'm kind of a fan of Tim Burton. So, I just didn't like this one. And so, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. But, without further ado, I give Batman Returns a 4.5 out of 10. 4.5 out of 10.
Peace, boy.